Beloved, Spirit is saying the road is clear. Whatever you have been working on, whatever you have been manifesting, whatever you have been releasing, whatever you've been calling in, Spirit is saying the road is clear. And Spirit is going to pump up the volume. Because I just turned up the volume on my phone. Spirit just told me to do that. Spirit is saying that they are going to pump up the volume on this new chapter. And that the road is clear. So I know historically you had people, covens, situations, all types of energies coming into your energy and blocking you, beloved. Blocking your forward movement. But Spirit's like, the road ahead of you is clear now. And this new chapter of your life that you're walking into, everything is, it's literally going to be abundance on steroids. There's an old house song. It's like pump up the volume. It's like an old dance song. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Yes, yes. Literally, you're going to be so hyped into this new chapter of your life. Like, you are just going to be literally partying like there's no tomorrow. This is so freaking exciting because this is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been patiently waiting for. This is what you've been grafting for in silence behind the scenes. This is the reason why you had to cut all of those people off. This is the reason why you had to call your energy back. This is the reason why those dark, toxic, nefarious, demonic warlocks and witches and, you know, dark, baneful art energy workers had to be exposed. And trust me, they're still being exposed. So don't think that they've already, you know, that they're not being exposed, because they're still being exposed. The Spirit is saying that it's all done. The roads ahead of you that were once blocked have now been cleared. The Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team are in control of that. So what did we see for the cards? The first one's go for it. So whatever you have been working on, Spirit is saying go for it. Reach for the moon and go for it. Reach for the stars and go for it. You know, you've been working anyway. The Spirit is saying you just, you know, you got to think big. Think big. Think big. Think big. And I've just seen angel numbers 0033. Think big and reach for the stars. Because you've been on the dark side of the moon before. You've been on the dark side of your spirituality. You had to go deep within your darkness to find your light. And now you found your light. It's not actually just one-dimensional colour. It's multifaceted now. Look at that beautiful rainbow. And it's saying dark side of the moon, mystery. Don't lose the mystery that is out there in the world. Spirit is saying keep your inner child, the mysticism of your inner child alive. Now that you have got freedom of movement, explore this new chapter of your life like it's the first time you have ever embodied that experience. So it's like Spirit, it's almost like Spirit just really wants you and needs you to just tap into unconditional joy, unconditional happiness. And to remember the past as, okay, it was a stepping stone for me to get here, because I had to release all of that to be able to get where I am today. It's almost like Spirit saying, don't dwell in the past, but use the past for you to continue to go forward, to keep going for it. And to, you know, just kind of like step into this clearing with a new mysticism, knowing that actually there's a dark side of the moon, but not using the dark side of the moon as an adverse energy, but using it as an energy whereby you are able to embody the polar opposites of the light side of the moon versus the dark side of the moon, which literally just magnetizes you so powerfully. And the third card that came out is celebration. You are going into a union. Why do I say that? Because we've got two lovers here. And they're being serenaded by these jazz players here. You're going into a new time of, you know, a new chapter, which means that you are probably going to be connecting up with somebody. You're going to be connecting up with somebody. You're going to be connecting up with your soul tribe. You're going to be falling in love with a soul tribe, but also falling in love with somebody, because you have got such a high value of love for yourself. You know, this energy that you've had to leave behind has meant that you had to rediscover your self-love. You had to rediscover who you were. And it took you a while. But that was just because you had to work through all of the traumas that you had experienced. So now that you have got this huge appetite for self-love, Spirit is going to send in those people to pour into you the way you pour into other people. You know. And look, it says, arise around the moon, protection. So you're protected, you're divinely protected, and everything that you're going to be that you're working towards is protected as well. So ring around the moon, protection and cleansing. That's what I'm saying. You had to cleanse and remove so many energies out of your orbit. And at one point you were just sitting there, standing alone by yourself, thinking like, what the hell? Where is everybody? But it had to happen that way. People had to be removed out of your energy. Card at the bottom of the deck is Enchanted. Yeah. You had to remove people out of your energy because they weren't serving your highest good. So some people may have come off as if to say they've got your highest good interest, but really they were kind of like envious, jealous. And once you get people who are envious and jealous in your energy, they don't have your highest good. And you had to kind of like operate in silence. So where you wanted to share your joys, share your wins with people, you had to be like, nah. I need to just move in silence, because you knew the value of these manifestations. You knew the value of where you were going. You knew the value of what the Most High had for you. And you didn't want any delays. You were like, hell no. Hell no. And you became obedient. You listened to Spirit. So now literally Spirit is rewarding you with this beautiful, abundant timeline that is, you know, the path ahead of you is clear, beloved. It's clear. And Spirit wants you to just go for it. Whatever Spirit has been directing you to do, Spirit needs you to go for it. And almost embrace the dark side of the moon that you had to transition through. And, you know, we've just literally come out of some serious planetary alignments whereby it lasted 14 years, beloved. The alignment of this particular planet, I can't remember which one it was. It's literally been in this particular stage in people's charts for 14 years, 15 years. And literally, what have we just do? We're closing out the year of the snake, going into the year of the horse. A 14 to 15 year cycle that some of you guys have been on. So this new clearing, this new path that's opened up for you, this new romantic love, this new romantic love for tribe that's coming in, it is so deserved, because you have really literally been put through it. And your magic and your ashe right now is very enchanting, and it's literally alluring. It's bringing people into your energy orbit, and it's bringing the right people. And that's what needs to happen. Angel numbers 9944, because Spirit has so much for you to do. You have literally got to do the work for the Most High. So I hope you're ready.